Welcome back, everybody. E-bikes and e-scooters are, of course, becoming an increasingly popular way for kids and teenagers to get around, including to and from school in some cases. But while these riders may know how to operate these vehicles, many have not learned the rules of the road exactly.
Well, now Austin-based Aceable is offering a free course aimed at teaching young riders how to navigate traffic, intersections, and common hazards before they hit the road. So joining us today is Kristina Kennedy. She's a local mom and a spokesperson for Aceable, so thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so for our viewers at home who may not have heard of Aceable, you guys offer a lot of help getting people licensed, so real estate license, insurance licenses, but a lot of folks may know you guys for help getting your young driver's licenses. But what made Aceable decide to create this safety course that's geared more towards those e-bikes and e-scooters?
Yeah, I think what's really fun about this idea is you mentioned all the other courses that we've made, and those have all been sort of born out of the boardroom, so to speak, as business ideas. But this idea was really born out of, all of the parents that are employees at our Austin office here that live and work in the Austin area and really have, observed what I think many of us probably watching have observed, which is that rise in the number of kids out there on these e-bikes, on these e-scooters. Some of them may be knowing a little bit more about how to be safe while they're out there or not.
So what kind of a knowledge gap did you all foresee and plan to address with, how to operate the device itself, but also navigate the road too?
Yeah, I think what's really great about the course, you mentioned, that we've had the opportunity to be the brand behind, educating millions of young drivers. And we really see this now as riders ed versus drivers ed, and really taking all of that knowledge that we have about, how to meet them where they're at. Mobile first course. Under 30 minutes it can be completed, very engaging content. We put a ton of effort in just making it cute and fun for this age group. And I think what they walk away with is a lot more knowledge of like the basic rules of the road, how to deal with common hazards that they're gonna run into, things like how to navigate a bike lane and where they're supposed to be when they're out there, and things that are basic like helmet safety and how to make sure they're really putting those on correctly. So I think just in 30 minutes or less, you can go from maybe just a parent talking to a kid to really that full course that's really been built by experts to really teach kids a lot more safety about how to be out there when they're riding.
And so this course is designed for 12 to 15-year-olds. I imagine that might be the youngest group of trainees that you guys have worked with. What has that been like working on training that's geared a little bit more towards even some younger kids who driver's license is, years down the road?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to take it with my 13-year-old, and I would really encourage all the parents to do that. Of course, it was really designed for your kid to be able to take it on their own, but it is really quite fun, and you can get and have some really good conversations. And I was pretty surprised that even though I have a 13 who's a pretty observant kid when I'm out there driving, still said he did not know a lot of the stuff in this course. So I think it was really good to sit with him together, do it together, have some fun, and then, it does make a nice little certificate, so let's hang that up on the fridge. And then, he loves to be out there borrowing, the scooters and e-bikes from our neighbors and friends. And, now even if he's just picking one up to ride around the neighborhood with a friend, at least I know he has a little bit more knowledge when he's out there.
You touched on it a little bit a moment ago, but what are some of the big takeaways that you think a kid who goes through this particular course walks away with?
Yeah, I think what we're experiencing right now is there's a big gap in the regulatory environment. Right? So in Metro Austin, you have some towns that maybe have banned them altogether. You've got other towns that are still trying to figure it out. Even, I think if you go over a town line into a town line, or even a neighborhood to a neighborhood, you might have different rules and regulations. And so I think, our advice, of course, is you always want to follow those rules and regulations. But the reality is we've got a lot of kids out there on these things right now. In a lot of communities, nobody wants any child in our community for anything to happen. It doesn't matter if it's your child or not, right? Nobody wants a tragedy like that. So it's really about they're going to be out there, hopefully they're following the regulations, but there's a big gap right now between what are those, parents are confused, I think the riders are confused, and filling that in and saying there is something you can do that's better than doing nothing, and that's getting out there and really educating your kids and giving them this course and making them feel a little bit more confident, and hopefully they can share that knowledge with their friends while they're out there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that it can kind of compound through neighborhoods if one kid says, hey, I learned this in this course.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that, right? They love to tell on each other. So.
That's amazing. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, for giving folks a little bit of a sneak preview of what they can expect, and hopefully a lot of families take advantage of this.
Yeah, I think it's really great. It's completely free. We really built it as a community resource, so every parent can go out there just to aceable.com, make it happen, take it with your kid, take it on their own, 30 minutes or less, and you got a safer rider out there.
Easy as that. Well, thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's great to meet you guys.